Hi everyone, welcome. This is Lourdes from Love to Boogie, Love to Stitch. A long time not been here. So it's March. Ta-da! I am going to try to remember what I've worked on and what I've been doing. I've missed you, and thanks for those who reached out. And it has been a pretty adventurous year so far. Basically work, and thankfully it's only work. Family's well, everyone's well. Give you a little bit of a life update on the surgery. I'm 104 days post surgery, believe it or not. And I had my blood work done and everything. Vitamins levels look great. Little bit low on vitamin D, but when am I not? And then just a few tweaks we got to do, but I'm feeling good and I'm slowly going in the right direction. No big surprise. I am an extremely slow metabolism. My actual blood work actually states it. So it's nice to have a confirmation of something I always knew. So, but I'm feeling great. Really, really feeling good on that end. So I'm going to jump in again, trying to remember everything. So bear with me. First thing I did was last year, Bianca and I were chatting, and I was like, "Oh, B, like I want to watch TV. I do not want bifocals. I need glasses to see the TV, and then I need magnifying to be able to see the tiny stitches because I like to stitch on the smaller count because why not, right? And mind you, when I'm doing 14 count, 16 count, 18 count, I still use magnification lighting, not the actual magnification, in order to just like rest my eyes, like they don't have to struggle as much. So I was telling her, like, I would love to be able to use something that, allows me to see up. And so I was like, I want those glasses that the librarians used like in the 50s and that they hung like on a little gold chain around you. So I found the website. It is called readers.com if you are said interested. And these are the one. I swear to God, I love these. Am I dating myself and I'm an old lady? Yes. I am still in my 40s, but I will claim it because these are fantabulous. I love the fact that they have no rim and they sit right at the bottom of my nose so I can see my stitch easily and then look up and talk to you and not feel like I have to be like doing this glasses stuff. That's one. And then I got these, which have, you know me, I love patterns. And so I got these and same idea. And I think these are a little bit more like they could sit up here if I wanted to, but so I put them down here. It's a little annoying that I could see the frame when I'm talking to you, but at the end of the day, like for what I need it for, it's great. But they're super stylish and I love them. So readers.com for both of these. I think that and they come with standard magnification. So you could choose, 1.5, all the way up to I think 7. I went kind of, I think with 1.5. I'm pretty blind. I'm heading back in that direction. I had LASIK surgery years ago, and yeah, whatever. So here I am. So there are those. The other thing I got was these beauties. I got these from Top Knot Stitcher, and I did not get the patterns, but I realized that I would just want the fancy threads anyway. So these are them. They pretty. Please forgive my nails. So let's talk about nails real quick. I had an event in the beginning of February. I went and got the fancy nails. Like, I did the gel dip and the extensions, and they look gorgeous. And I felt really pretty for my nails for that event. And then I ripped them off myself. Yeah, I know. And then I went to a place so that they can like, finish polishing them off and everything. And they are not growing back. They still seem to me like they have the gook on them. Like, I don't know. So I'm just giving them time to like heal before I go back and get them buffed yet again. So do not judge the nails. But here are these pretty guys. This is called Tea Time, and this is for the stitch along for the Tea Time Sal. I am not going to use them for that, but I think they're beautiful. And these are silk thread packs. This is from the Top Knot Stitchers where I got it from, and this was one of the releases at Market. Another thing I got was, oh, and I haven't even opened them. Bear with me. Okay. Uh, I just thought these colors were beautiful, not for any particular project, but I got these water lily. And these are all actually this might actually be for a project I was thinking of. Three of them are amethyst, and the other one is African violet. This is African violet, and then this is the word I can't say, amethyst. Wow, that. Aren't they beautiful? So got those. And I was thinking of doing one of like the monochromatic designs, kind of like not a long dog sampler, but one of those kinds with this. I ordered this light mint splash Lugana, and I got it at the crossstitchingsupplies.com. And it's here. Can you see this little here? I might show it to you under another thing. So it has like these little blue dots, which I don't think you can see. Stand by. Let me change the view so you can see it. Okay, so here's the fabric again. I think you can see the blue dots better here, right? So super nice. And so got that from them. Unfortunately, they just went out of business. So she's closing out her business. She's not buying any new supplies, but you can buy anything that she already has in her store at a discount. So that's supplies.com until supplies run out. And so I have been on a search for hoops, things of that sort. I've been a long whatever, QSnap a user, and I literally just recently, you guys were on the adventure with me, learned how to use my scroll frames. Um, but I wanted something small, and I went ahead and I bought these Merge something clamp, pressure clamp, suspension clamp, something clamp. They come in three different sizes, and I have a project in one of the other ones. This is the largest one. Super easy to utilize, and I like the small one, so I will show you that in one of the projects I have. I absolutely love um, Market, and I try to only purchased from my stash the last few months. And we all know we have tons of stash, and that's the fun part. So, anyway, I went ahead and purchased a few things, and this is one of them. This is Erin Elizabeth's Farmer Sampler from House Sampler, and it's available. I got all of my stuff from the Black Needle Society. They shipped immediate. I mean, like, I got it the day after they came. They came back from Market, it feels. I'm showing you the digital images because I already put everything away and filed them away. So really great shopping experience with them. I think the best shopping experience I've had from Market. Last year I also had a really great experience with Annabella's shop. Prior to that, it was hit or miss. So I'm really happy I found a shop that was able to turn it around so quickly. And mind you, like this is beyond what I expected. And by bad experience, I mean I ordered one time from Market and it didn't arrive till September. Like it started in July and then the rest of it didn't arrive till September. And it wasn't because the designers didn't get it to the shops. So I know small businesses, big challenges. I get it. Okay, so here are the rest of my purchases from Nashville Market. This is for Monticello, Love One Another. I can't say I love the color choices. All of these pink flowers are really, I think, what bothers me a bit. So I think I may change the colors of the flowers coming out of the vase only, and then I'll keep the pink ones from around. But I think it's really pretty. So that's one. Silver Creek, Reaching for Hope. I thought this was just beautiful. Then these were awesome. So these are a collaboration from Plum Street, and so it is Plum Street Float, and it's Float Like a Butterfly, and then they're in collaboration with Heart's Ray Samplery, and then it's Sting Like a Bee. So I'm very particular to butterflies. I think this is gorgeous. And then this is the Sting Like a Bee, which come on guys, like that's freaking adorable. Super, super cute. So loving that. And then got from Heart and Hand, Everyday Things. Zoom us in a little bit, and it has a little bit of quilting, it has a little bit of cross stitching, and of always a cute house. So thought that was adorable. From Erica Michaels, as you know, I bought Bernina last month, 2 months ago. Been using her, creating some very poorly stitched things, but I'm enjoying it. So I could not pass up something that had some quilting kind of just homage to it. And I thought it was real. I love the words in it. Be brave, constant, diligent, extraordinary. So I thought this was adorable and really liked it. So this is one I purchased. And then the last one I got was this one, which is from Plum Street, and it is the Tortoise Tower. And they're freaking adorable. I didn't even catch the third one on the very top. I got it only for the other two. So that was awesome. And Market, as always, does not disappoint. There are a few others that came out at Market that I am going to be ordering just because, you know, they're just, I can't resist them. One of them is from Primrose. And so when I get that, I'll share with you all. Some of the things, like I mentioned, I've been trying to not shop externally and shop within my own stash. And so some of the things that I have found in my own stash that I'm prepping up is stand by. I can't show you this cutie. Oh boy. Mm. So it's from a magazine, Flurry Tales, and it is Dancing Mouse Key. So, I mean, Dancing Mouse. So I thought it was adorable and super cute. The other one, I ordered this from her directly on Instagram, and it is How It Began With Us. And the saying says, that's how it began with us. You held out your hand, and I took it. And, okay, wait, you can't see this. Okay, you can see it better there. This is How It Began With Us. It's by House of Stitch and Stash, and she made it for her husband. And I really love the sentiment because that's how Isaac and I started. It all started with him holding my hand at a bar. So I couldn't resist it, and I've kitted that one up. I started to kit up these Prairie Schooler little snowmen Kris Kringles, and I think it would be awesome to be able to finish them at some point and put them out like little pillows like they have there. So I have almost all the floss, and I do have the fabric selected. It's separated from the rest of the fabric, and if it comes in time, then I'll be adding this to my rotation soon. This is from Little House Needleworks, and it's the quilt shop. I know this is pretty far for you, so let me show you closer. There you are. I think that you can see it better from there. I get the stackables in January. I didn't like the design, but I did get, by the way, I didn't remember that. I had to actually email them and then they, yeah. So these are stackables from the Fat Quarter Shop. And I love the color turquoise, so I thought this was really cute. So this is the one I've been using, the teeny tiny, sorry for the crinkle, the teeny tiny hoop. And it is the from, oh boy, I should know her name. I will get her name or his name. So this is my progress so far. Can you see it? And then this is the teeny tiny hoop that I've been utilizing. So like that's perfect for this. And when I first got the hoop, I was like, well, that's interesting. What are you going to use this for? Um, but I got it yesterday and I made all that progress this morning just sitting on the porch, which for me is a lot of progress. And so it's super cute, doing enjoying it. Those colors look different on the screen though. So there's that one. That one is on my Wipco. So it is one of my Wipco items. I will try to remember to point out which one of my Wipco ones. Let's see. So this is another Wipco one. This one is Sew by Row. I purchased it at the Fat Quarter Shop, and I got the first star done. It's at the center, and then whoops, this way. The first one done, and then I was coming over to the next one over. It is being done on, let's see. It is being done on 18 count Ada ivory, and I'm enjoying it. This was a whip call, so going to progress there. I lovingly call this Russian books. I know that Brenda from Handwork Maniac knows the actual translation, and the books are in Dutch. Actually, the books are in Russian, but they are regarding Dutch architecture. And I haven't made much progress. This here is what we shall never talk about. And this was the restart, and the progress I made was up here. So, and this is being done in something fantastic. I want to say it's vanilla. Oh, here we go. It is caramel cream, vintage arts, caramel cream, 18 count. So that's what I'm doing it on. It's a lovely stitch. I have to pay a lot of attention though on this one. And so you can see all, like there's a gazillion colors in there. You know what? Let me adjust the camera. That way you guys can see things closer because why does the camera need to be so far? Right? I'm the one setting it up. There's no need for it to be so far. Well, joke's on me. That's as close as I can get. I did lower a little bit. And then it is in my Snoopy bag, which I absolutely love. This bag does not have the name of the maker on it. I'm pretty sure I bought this one on Instagram. I saw her posting that she had some available, and then I had to go to town. This is Inside Out. And if you're wondering exactly what am I showing you, I'm showing you at least four blues that go right underneath this wonderful character here. And mind you, I'm going to pull this up and show you. Mind you, the funniest part about this all, oh, hi, you can't see me, but you see all my boobs. The funniest part about this is that I could not find one of the blues that it called for. And I'm like, for the love of how many blues? So I'm enjoying it. It is a lot of color change, but it's going okay. Let's see if you can see it better here. You can see better things better. Well, here it looks like even a hot mess. You would think this is backwards. But it's not. This is on 28 count, and I may be doing this the wrong way. I think I'm doing it 2/1. That might be really thick. Well, you know me, thick thighs, thick threads. This one is by the Tiny Modernist. Let's see here. And it is Be Your Own Kinds of Beautiful. It's actually Your Own Kind of Beautiful is the title. And I haven't made much progress on it. This is my start for my VSG surgery. And I think what I had decided was that I liked the flowers and the butterflies, but I didn't know if I was going to do all those roosters. But then again, I may change my mind. So that's where I'm going with this. I'm not much, I think I've touched it once and just kind of wrapped up something on it, but not much other progress on there. If you are interested in any of the fabrics or anything else that I'm showing you, please ping me and happy to let you know what it is. This one, it is a Be Stitch Me Vanilla Latte Lugana. Is what it is in case you're interested in finding that one. And then I am using, because this is a So Much to Love bag, which I'm finding that I love, love, love her bags because I think the quality of them are amazing. But I'm also liking the clear ones so I can see what they are. So I've been considering doing what from Sunshine Sisters. She prints the picture of what's inside and she puts it as a tag, and that way she can tell what it is. I think that's what I'm going to do as well because then I can continue with So Much to Love. And then look at this really pretty. Like, come on, that's gorgeous. So that is that one. Let me show you this one. So this is Wilbur, and I made a mistake here. It's not coming up here. This looks really brown in this picture. I mean, this camera, but it is actually very close to these colors. It is way too close, and I feel that he's going to be completely lost here. So I kind of stopped on it. This fabric is Be Stitch Me Lugana Gingerbread, 28 count, and absolutely gorgeous. Love to work on it. But when you look at all of the colors that come with it, again, you're not seeing it because this is not coming up right. Um, I just feel like it's going to get lost in there. So I think I need to go and find a lighter fabric to put Wilbur on. And I think that Wilbur is called for on something else. I'm certain he is. So I'm going to change this one out and do a restart on this one. And this is one of my whip goes. So I did the whip go. I did meet the whip go requirement, but I'm going to have to restart it. I realize you can see a little bit of here. You see, you can't even see the stitches. It's a beautiful color, this gingerbread, but that's the problem. Okay, so this is another whip go called in January. This is Baby It's Cold Outside. And I haven't touched it. I touched it in February, just a little bit after it, but that's pretty much it. The fabric is looking blue, but it's actually more purplish. And I will probably pick it up in a few months again. And I'm using, I should probably take this out of here. So these are one of the merge little ones that I got, and those are awesome too. So I have these, and then I have the now the circular clamped ones. Trying to change things up so that I'm able to free my hands and kind of help my thumbs from having that constant pain. So this is baby, it's cold outside. I'm going to show you from the other camera. So I realized that from here you guys see better color. This is the actual color. So we might do this instead. So this is the actual color. You're back. Okay, so let's talk about the bane of my existence. Absolutely love them. I love the way it's looking. I mean, there's just such joy, but it's going so slow, and I'm so behind now. And it's the only one I've given consistent love. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what is the deal? Why can't I not progress faster? And I think it's because I am even slower than I usually go because I am concerned with messing it up and then having to frog. So it's just all compounded. And then I realized you're doing this for fun, woman. Just let it go. It's for fun. So who cares if you get behind? So after that realization, here you go. Here is the Dark Queen of the hi, Dark Queen of the Earth, and I extended her on a larger scroll rod so I can get more canvas space. I had it on a smaller one, and let me see. This is the tippy top of that side, and then I still have to go to the bottom, as you can see in the image above. And then I still have a whole bunch of other things to do. But here we go, making progress. She's looking lovely. If she's on the call for, there's two options, and this is the gilded oak look. So, ta-da! Then I have another one from Little House Needleworks. I am making progress. I have put it in here. Let me just take the magnet off. Lots of fabric to take care of. And so here you go. This is the beauty. My progress is this whole section. That's all the progress I've made. The bottom of this guy over here, I will be doing later when I get to the bottom again. And I still have some things to finish at the top of the here. But again, I decided I wanted to move on to another one of them. So this is it on the library. And as you all know that there's a flaw in the door, and I'm going to leave the flaw in the door because I'm flawed as the door is flawed. So enjoying that. Again, if you want to know the fabric and stuff, let me know and I'll find the information. This is actually sitting on the stand, so I don't actually have the data with me. Let's see what I have. So this is the beaver from Country Cottage Needleworks, and it is one of my whip goes, but also it is part of my Crazy Eights Sal's 23 and 23 with the Crazy Eight Gals. I should get that right, right? I should know it. Those women, I adore them. It is so much fun to have them to text and talk about all things cross stitching and life and everything else. So I've made some progress, as you can see, and going up the beaver there. So this is my first attempt at 40 count. And what I like the most about 40 count is well, I always have to use magnification, so this is just the same process for me. But what I do like is that since it's one thread, the stitches are just so nice. They lay nice. So that's something I am enjoying, but I don't know if I would do more things in 40 count. I would do a few, but not many. This is my sow with my friend Stacy. Hi, Stacy. This is our water and tree sow. Welcome to join us. This is Modern Folk Embroidery, Dreaming of Winter. And we are starting at the bottom left-hand corner of the chart and going across. Stacy was really cool and she divided up the chart for us. So I'm happy to post that and share it. And then since I changed the colors and I'm using all sulky, I realized I made a boo-boo with the flowers in this one. So I am going to have to frog that and then put it back in. But Otherwise, I'm enjoying my progress and the colors I chose, which is my one of my first times choosing my own colors. Thank you, Jess, for the inspiration. And then the sulky colors I'm using, here are my little pack. I reuse all kinds of packages I mentioned before, like I'm the reuse queen. And then I am using my little pouch that I got in my kit from the Black Needle Society. So that's where everything's at. So this is a beautiful one. Welcome to join us, please. This is Cats in the Rain by Madeline Chantilly. You're gonna laugh, right? So I'm the only person in this house that cross stitch. There's only two humans who live in this house right now, and two dogs. And somehow I lost the project bag that had all of everything but the pattern. I mean, but the actual fabric. Um, yeah, it took me a while to find it. Found it, and ta-da! Now we can get back to it. But progress here, I think, has only been on the bottom of the cap, and I'm hoping to finish round out the other animals here pretty soon. Here since April showers, one of my favorites, definitely. This is Mirabilia Blossom, and this was one of my New Year's Eve 12 by 12. I made tons of progress on this one. I'm kind of heading towards the right and getting to the edge of her dress there, and then my idea is to go downward. Um, Lovely. I am enjoying the fabric. I am enjoying the look of it as a whole. Um, I don't think I actually have written down what fabric I used. So again, if you're interested, I'm so discombobulated today, guys. But you know what? I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm having fun. So we'll see. Let me see what else I find. This is Lizzie's Kate Ho Ho Ho. Something interesting that I figured out was that instead of using bright white, I actually ended up using like this cream color around to make the snow and go all the way around. It's not bad, doesn't look bad, but now I'm debating if I should make the ho 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 in the bright white or if I should make it in that cream color too. I think I'm going to do in the bright white and go for it, but definitely a little Lourdes flavor in this one. The progress here has been in the ho 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 section, and as you guys all know, the head of the reindeer got shifted by my amazing counting skills. Thus, the reason this is called counted cross stitch, right? Okay, and then for this section, I wanted to kind of just go what's in my basket. I refreshed everything that's in my basket about a week ago. So this is my March stuff. It includes my March whip goes, which I will tell you about. Let me get my little notebook from over here somewhere, over here somewhere. Um, and that's not it. Okay, stand by. Okay, so with Whip Go, number 22 and 2 were called, and I have Dark Green of the Earth, with which you saw, and hand painted tiles is one of the ones that got called, and so hand painted tile is in this cute bag, and I'm doing this one on antique white even weave, and so this is the pattern. I started with the middle tile, and not much progress. I just pulled it out to put it in my bag. And what I remember about this one is that it takes a lot of concentration. So I gotta sit and concentrate. I believe it's this way. So that's the progress I had made before. And then this is the tie. So it takes three color blues is really all it does. Um, I also got the threads for the purples and the greens. They gave those as recommendations. And I didn't know if I was going to kind of change each block to be a different color or if I was going to do them all kind of monochromatic in the blues. Still don't know. So we'll see. And the, let's see, the next one was Teresa Made Me Do It, which I have not started. Um, and that will be this beauty, which was part of the giveaways. Proud to say I nailed all the giveaways. Boy, was I slow on doing that. So hopefully everyone received their things. So this is going to be the Teresa Made Me Do It. And I am going to be doing it on this beautiful fabric, which is a Bestitch Me Spirit of the Forest Lugana. And that will be this guy. I think all of those golds will pop. Beautiful. So that will be started this month, and I will be joining the year sound. Can't wait to sit in on one of Teresa's Sunday calls. I haven't done that in a bit. For my new start from the Blue Flower, I'm going to do the holiday card 2021. Boy, you still can't see it. How many things of plastic is this thing in? Okay, let's see. Ta-da. Here you go. So I will be doing, I believe it's this one I'll be doing. So looking forward to that. And this is a cute little sticker that came in here. So that will be that. This is also going to be part of, so it got called as on my spin wheel for Whipco, but it is also on my Crazy Eights Sal. We have the Blue Flower as one of our designers. So it's going to do double duty, which is, as you know, fantastic for me this year. I will say that my Whipco goals are helpful to me because they're super manageable. It's 25 stitches, 5 days in the month, and once I get it all like set up, and now the sun is blinding me. Stand by. So, so once I get it out and like on the stand and everything, it stays out for a little bit more after that. So they are all getting a bit more than just the 100 stitches each month, which is part of the goal. So it's great. Um, I showed this before, which was my little stamp, and it's the CE by Kate. And just want to show you this. So this is this one that I showed you previously. So that was one of the whip goes for this month. And I'm filling in the blue, and then I just have to do the outer rim. And then Kringles is a part of the New Start wheel. And Kringles is the one that I had to restart because I chose a fabric that just wasn't, well, I chose the call for, but the call for killed me. So here's Kringles from Little House Needleworks. And the called for is actually a linen that's kind of like in a gray tone. And it was, I think, the death of me. And I loved the pattern, but I was not doing it. So change to this. So it'll be a new start this month as part of my Whip Go Starts. And so I'm excited about that. And then this is another So Much to Love bag. And this is one of the bigger bags I got instead of the smaller ones. And other things that are in my bag by my stitching that are not related to whip gum. It's just stuff like I just want to touch and get to. A few of them we've already seen, so we'll just by those real quick. So there is the library, which we already went through and looked at. The Cats in the Rain, which I finally found the bag. Let me go ahead and put it away in its bag. How do you lose it in the house with only two humans? I can only blame myself because my husband doesn't even know what a stash is. This is Sunnyside Samples. This is one of my sales, and I'm doing well with this. So here I am. I feel I'm doing well. So got this little house done. Well, mostly done. So that's Sunnyside Samplers. I know, guys, I usually show everything on the screen. Hold up. I had to reboot the computer. And so I wanted to keep going before the sun went down. I mean, the sun is blinding me, but I want to show you the patterns too. So bear with me 1 second. Let me get that back up. Okay, that's better. So Sunny's Eye Sampler. Fun when the computer needs to reboot in the middle of recording. And like I said, I think I'm doing good progress on it. And there's a lot more to go. So here is where I'm at. I am kind of halfway through that house, and the next one over will be the red house. I don't know if I'm going to go in that direction or if I'm going to go back and do the tree and the little white house. But I love doing this. It's just delicious. The fabric and the threads are great. So this is the Sunnyside Cell. As you know, I have a few cells that I am trying to keep up with. So there's that one. Let's see what's this guy. Okay, this one is a new start that I want to start this month. And it's Plum Street Sampler Cardinal. And I was going to do I think it's a darker one. I don't know. But I have the fabric and everything. I just need to find the pattern in my stash because I just took a photocopy of the thing, but I don't actually have the pattern out with it. So when I went to start it the other night, I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. And it was too late. I didn't want to spend so much time doing that. I think next time I'm going to give everyone a tour of some of my stash patterns. Again, like shopping our own patterns. And see if you guys want to do the same thing with your patterns. I think it would be fantastic to see what you have up your sleeve. This is my other style. So this is the Jane Eyre Mini, presented by the Stitching Book Club. I changed some colors in it just because I wanted to use what I had in stash, and I have not made much progress in it. It is on to be pulled out for this week, and what I want to do is finish the flowers here in the center of it. I am way behind. I did download the Audible book, so but I have not started it. The idea is that when I stitch this, I'll listen to Jane Eyre and kind of like have that moment together. We'll see. This is Flosstube Friends. I pulled it out. This was one of my New Year's Eve 12 by 12s. I have not touched it since I did the New Year's Eve 12 by 12, and literally, I think it has like 13 stitches. Like, come on, guys. But I wanted to go back to it, so I pulled it out so I can look at it this month. In March, I think that there would be some time to do some 25 stitches in that one. I have a new start that I want to start. This was called on Whipco for last month, but I did not make it. But I still want to do it because it's been in my stash for a really long time. And this is New York, Afternoon in New York by Country Cottage Needleworks. So it's really, I'm a New Yorker, so I feel like I definitely want to do this, and I have everything already for it. I just need to get it going. So it's going to be on Sandstone, Color and Cotton, Ada, and I also have the Paris one and I have the London one. So I just want to get one of them started this year. So pull that out for March. Maybe might go into April, but it's going to be in the next to the cross stitch chair. I only have three more in here. Let's see. Who are you? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hold on. This is Teresa Cogert's World Go Round, and this is the style with the Crazy Eight ladies. And so I finished the bear. I think he's missing one eye. And then I started down here with the fox. So that will be definitely touched this month because it's in one of the styles. The idea here is to be done with it by the end of the year. And I think I'm on target for that. Maybe. Who knows? This is the Dark Queen of the Earth. That's her stuff. And let's see. This is the beaver, which you saw earlier. And then the last one, and this is the last thing on next to, oh yes. This is Autumn Quaker. This is Rosewood Manor Autumn Quaker. It has not been touched in a bit, and I definitely want to give it some love so that we can go wrapping up. So that is where we're at. That's really pretty. I love those colors. The more I look at them, the more I love them. Um, so I definitely have this one because I want to give it a little bit of love. I also want to try to put it on a scroll rod and see if that helps me. But I move in such an odd direction on this one. I kind of like zigzag around, so I'm afraid of putting it on a scroll rod and then be stuck having to do motifs I don't feel like doing all the time. So that is all of them. And I am happy to be cross stitching. I will tell you that the majority of my time has been on the Dark Queen of the Earth. And like I said before, I just gotta let it go, let it go, let it go. I've read some amazing books and been listening to some Audible books as well. So want to just give a shout out here. I read It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. And I think those books are amazing. If I mentioned them before, then just take it again, like go listen to them. It Ends With Us is the first one in the series. Well worth it. I am reading right now this book, The Urgent Life by Bosamon St. John. I had the pleasure of meeting her when I worked at Apple, and she came in and did a presentation for us at the Miami office, and it was such a pleasure, and she was just very inspiring. So, reading her memoir, I have a few others. I have The Spare in my books to listen to. I've Crusty Cole. I've finished all of the Immortal series, so done with those. And I'm going to start listening to American Dirt. I started reading it a few years ago. It's not evening reading for me, so I needed to kind of change that up. So I'm going to be doing it as my walking audible book. If you have any books you want to recommend, please shoot them my way. Also, anything you've got from Nashville Market that you are in love with and you think I would be too, feel free to enable me. And to everyone who participated in the giveaways, thank you for your patience. I shipped everything, texted you, sent you a note, and I send you tons of hugs. Thank you for having patience with me. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I hope that you are all cross stitching your little hearts away and getting some dancing in. I have not. I have been getting a lot of walking in. So I'm going to insert some pictures of the walking trails that I've been doing lately close by. And I think body movement is awesome. So if you want to dance, dance a little. If you want to go for a nice walk, go for a walk. But it's important to just connect to your body, to your mind, and get out there and move a little bit. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.